Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share 5 simple tips to make your life more beautiful. And I was really inspired probably 20 or 30 years ago by a book by one of my favorite writers, Alexandra Stoddard. And her book was Living a Beautiful Life, and really encouraging a lot of routines and rituals to make every day a little nicer, a little more enjoyable. So I'd like to share with you a couple of my little tips. So number 1 is incorporating fresh flowers. So I usually pick up a bouquet for myself when I go to Costco. When I've had gardens and backyards in houses I've lived in, I've been able to go into my backyard or front yard and clip flowers, create a bouquet for myself and leave that in my house. Also branches and leaves, and just put them around just to bring some of the outdoors in and create natural beauty that I find really enjoyable, and tapping into my own femininity. So that's my first tip. My second tip, use twinkle lights. I know it's probably a little overdone right now, but I still love the look, especially at night, of creating this magical, fairy, whimsical, look from twinkle lights. And I really like to use them all year round, as well as candles. The flickering flames from candles, it just adds something magical and romantic in your everyday life. So sometimes I don't use candles, I use the battery operated candles. They're safer. You can put them on like remotes and timers, and they'll come on automatically and then go off automatically. And again, it's really nice when you're coming in at the end of the day from being out doing something, and you come in at night and you see that there's these beautiful glowing lights in your home. So the third tip is decluttering your space. It is so easy to let clutter overwhelm us. You bring in the mail, you leave it on top of your desk, you leave it on a table, you get some refrigerator magnets, some calendars, your junk drawer starts getting full of stuff, your closet gets full of stuff, and I recently had an experience. Let me tell you a quick story. My cat likes to hunt, and he brings in various bird species. And on Friday, he brought in a little blackbird. I'm not sure what it is, like a little starling or something, a small blackbird. And I saw the feathers when I came home from the gym, and I knew that he got a bird, and I couldn't let it exist in the house, because that happened to me once, and I ended up with a dead bird under my bed, and I had to throw away the bed. Anyway, about an hour or two after I got home, and I was on a Zoom call, and I hear this chittering and chirping going on, and the bird was in my second bedroom, and the cat was chasing the bird around, and the bird was hanging out in the closet trying to escape the cat. Opened the window, tried to get the bird out. The bird refused to leave. I locked my cat in the bathroom, and I proceeded to try to usher this bird out for an hour. I could not get this bird out of my house, so I had to take almost everything out of the closet, and I believe that was a gift, and God was telling me it was time to clean my closet and clean that room. Through a series of projects, piling up on the bed, piling up in a corner, piling up here and there, I had created a lot of clutter that it was bothering me mentally, but I just didn't have time until the bird made me have time, and I had to take apart that whole closet, made my room an entire mess. But you know what? I did get the bird out after an hour or two, and I spent the next couple hours putting the room back together, putting my other closet back together, putting my house back together. I felt so much better about my space, my home. I found pieces of mail that I've been looking for. I just feel better now in my own space. So I would encourage you, take some time every so often, whether that's once a week or once a month, where you just go through and declutter the piles of stuff that end up just accumulating in our life. You will feel so much better about your space, and when you walk into your home, you will feel more peaceful. Number 4, display personal art and photos. Now, I personally don't like to have photos on walls unless it's really a very nice art piece. But I do love having my art around. Like, let me show you. I have this piece here. I also paint, and so I have some of my personal paintings and paintings from my mother, excuse me, around around my house, and it gives me joy to look at those paintings, remember when they were painted, remember the time I was living in my life when those things were created. So just, or you can get something that just speaks to you, and whether it's like I have a little like cat statue or something like that, and I bought it in Mexico, and it speaks to me, it gave me joy, and when I look at it, it brings me joy. So put something in your house that you like, and don't clutter it, but something that brings you joy. I'm all about that. 5, incorporate natural elements. And this kind of goes back to the flowers, but more than that, like, adding plants, fresh, living plants, adding stones, adding sticks. You can create beautiful, like flower arrangements, but just with sticks or with sand, things like this. And I think they help keep us grounded. So that would be my last tip. So that's 5 tips for beautifying your life. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this kind of content, please like this video, please subscribe. I'll be putting out more content. I'm just getting going. So please show your support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much.